Good morning, students. In assignment of mathematics number 8, we start with unit 1, chapter relation and function. First topic is Cartesian product or cross product. Let capital A and B are two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product or cross product of A and B is A cross B, where first element is taken from set A, second element is taken from set B. For example, if A has 1, 2, 3 and B has 4, 5, then A cross B is 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5. You can see the first element is from A and second element is from B. What is relation? Relation from A to B is a subset of Cartesian product or cross product A cross B. This is the cross product. We are writing three relations: 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, taken randomly as per our choice. Mathematically, what is relation? Capital R is equal to 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 5 can be written as 1 is related to 4 and also written as 1R4. 3 is related to 5, also 3R5. 2 is related to 4, also 2R4. Domain of the relation. The domain of relation R is the set of first elements of R. You can see the first elements are 1, 2 and 3. Range of relation. The range R of the set is the second element, set of second elements in R. You can see the second elements are 4 and 5. So range of R is 4, 5. Type of relations. Now we are studying the different types of relation. The first relation is reflexive relation. A relation is said to be reflexive on set A if every element small a of the set A has relation with itself. With example it will be more clear. R has 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. If A belongs to capital A, then A is related to A, or AA belongs to R. If A is an element of set A, then A is related to A, and AA belongs to capital R. You can see 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, 3 is related to 3. Symmetric relation. If A is a relation, A is related to B, we write ARB. Then B is related to A, BRA. In a symmetric relation, if A is related to B, then B is related to A. If AB belongs to R, A related to B, then BA belongs to R, B related to A. You can see 1 is related to 2 and 2 is related to 1. 3 is related to 5 and 5 is related to 3. Transitive relation. If A is related to B and B is related to C, then with transitive relation, A is related to C. If A is related to B, B is related to C, then A is also related to C. Mathematically, AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R, then AC also belongs to R. You can see 1 is related to 3 and 3 is related to 5. So 1 is also related to 5. You can see. Equivalence relation. A relation which is symmetric, reflexive, symmetric and transitive is known as an equivalence relation. Example 1. Check if R 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1 is an equivalence relation. First thing we check is reflexive. 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, 3 is related to 3. Yes, the function is reflexive. Second is transitive. 1 is related to 2, then 2 is also related to 1. Yes, it is symmetric. Transitive. 1 is related to 2, 2 is related to 1. So 1 is also related to 1. You can see 1, 1 is here, 1, 2 is here, and 2, 1 is here. So it is transitive. All the three things are yes. Reflexive, yes. Symmetric, yes. Transitive, yes. So it is equivalence relation. Example 2. Let A be the set of triangles. R is a relation between the triangles. R is T1, T2. T1 is congruent to T2. T1, you can see the sign of congruency. We have to check whether R is an equivalence relation. First thing is reflexive. T related to T. Every triangle is congruent to itself, so it is reflexive. Second thing we check is if T1 is related to T2, T2 is related to T1. That means if T1 is congruent to T2, then T2 is also congruent to T1. So the relation is symmetric relation. The third thing, T1 is related to T2, T2 is related to T3, then T1 is related to T3. Triangle T1 is congruent to T2, T2 is congruent to T3, then T1 and T3 are also congruent triangles. So it is transitive relation. All the three are yes, so it is equivalence relation. Let us see example 3. A is a set of lines in the xy plane. R is a relation such that R is equal to L1, L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Now we have to check whether R is an equivalence relation or not. We know that no line is perpendicular to itself. Line L is not perpendicular to itself, so mathematically L is not related to L. Second, so it is not reflexive. Second, if L1 is perpendicular to L2, then L2 is perpendicular to L1. Yes, it is symmetric. L1 related to L2, then L2 is also related to L1. And now the third thing is transitive relation. L1 is perpendicular to L2 and L2 is perpendicular to L3. So what will be relation between L1 and L3? For this we see this figure which I am showing you. You can see line L1 is perpendicular to L2, L1 perpendicular to L2, L2 is perpendicular to L3, L2 perpendicular to L3. But L1 is parallel to L3, L1 is not perpendicular to L3. L1 and L3 are parallel to each other. So L1 is not related to L3. L1 is related to L2, L2 is related to L3, L1 is not related to L3. So this relation is neither reflexive, yes, symmetric, not transitive. So it is not equivalence. For equivalence relation, it has to be reflexive, symmetric, transitive, all yes. But there are two no's, so we cannot call it a relation which is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, equivalence relation. Students, I am giving you exercise for practice also. Please do this exercise. This is the first unit. We are starting relation and function. And you can also do exercise 1.1 for practice also. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, keep studying.